Good morning, motherfuckers. Monday morning at 4:57. Gym parking lot, waiting for the fucking open. I was just live last night, so I don't know how many people we're gonna get. Well, I got one like already. Fuck. Good morning. Try and stop me. Yeah, you're here all the time. What's up, Peter? Shout out to the Mark. Good morning, Radioactive. Mr. Dr. Clark, what the fuck's up, man? Why so early? Always, no, dude. Up every fucking weekday at least. What's up, Israel? Up every fucking weekday at 4 o'clock in the morning. I get a little bit of work done, and then I come to the fucking gym. Just fucking routine, consistency. You know that's the fucking element that a lot of these fucking young kids don't understand about building muscle. They want the fucking easy thing. What's up, Daniel? They don't understand the consistency of it. Like, I mean, you got to pound away at it. You know, like there's all sorts of fast methods and programs and everything like that. But you know, I mean, the thing is, if you don't work the program, it's not going to fucking matter. Like, if your trainer gives you, make sure you hit this many calories a day. If you're trying to gain weight and your trainer tells you to eat 3,000 calories a day, what's up, Edward? And Jonah, what's going on? If your trainer tells you to eat 3,000 calories a day and you eat 2,000, then you can't gain weight. It's because you're eating 2,000 fucking calories. He told you to eat 3. Peter, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I don't even consider, you know, the fucking thing like fitness YouTuber. I don't even consider myself a fitness YouTuber. I do fitness and I'm on YouTube just to fucking interact with people that want to listen to me. You know, I really am trying not to consider myself part of YouTube fitness anymore because you know, I still like roasting those motherfuckers, but those motherfuckers are I mean, it's just gotten to the point where it's fucking kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? You know, they're slowly like when people like turn on YouTube fitness, they look something up and then they see some of the fucking shit. That's why I started making fun of it in the fucking first place. So hang on, I gotta take my pre-workout so it kicks in by the time I'm done talking to you guys. This is a half-hour thing, so woo! I'm gonna be annoying as fuck in about 30 minutes. Gonna go train back after an hour. Good for you, Moheb. Sean, what's up, man? From New Jersey? You're up and grinding early too. Yeah, try and stop me. It's not even about YouTube fitness. Isn't even about fitness anymore. You know, and I do the comedy and the drama and shit like that because I think it's fucking funny. You know, and it's fun to do and gets views and blah blah blah. But I mean, very few is it about fitness. Like, you know, I obviously sell programs and I sell my training services and I sell apparel, but you know, fucking later on Radioactive, but you know, not every fucking thing needs to be about selling something at the fucking end. You know? Like, I mean, like, you know, there are a few guys that just give good advice or that are out there just give advice, and that's, you know, I watch them fucking pretty much religiously. But what's up, Gabriel? But damn, I mean, like, you know, when it's just like this ridiculous fucking thing of overstatements and, you know, unhealthy lifestyles and all like that, like, you know, it's just fucking crazy. Like, bodybuilding is dying. I think it's pretty fucking obvious. So hopefully this shift will go more towards just general fitness, you know, and strength. Dawn Silly Man, crazy insomnia dude checking in. I didn't know he mocked my military service, but fucking, you know. People like it's like this huge fucking thing. I was in the military for 4 years, a long fucking time ago, and I was a fucking nobody. So, people can mock that all they want. That's fine. I mean, you know, I don't claim to be some fucking mercenary or some fucking sniper or something like that. I was a fucking nobody, and that was it. You know. Well, thank you, Mr. Dr. Clark. I appreciate the compliment. So, what supplements do I take except for the pre-workout? I take DHA and DIM every day. I take a B12 and I take a multivitamin. And that's it. That's all. Iron Mad, go smash it. Oh, it's Kenny Get Fit. What up, man? He's from Instagram. That's the thing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Every Damn Day Fitness on Instagram, I got like 10,000 subscribers on Instagram too. So What do I think about the 2050 principle? Edward, tell me more about it. The best pre-workout to take, I make my own, dude. So, I mean, I make my own. That was 400 milligrams of caffeine, 600 milligrams of alpha GPC, 6 grams of creatine, 5 grams of 6 grams of citrulline malate, 5 grams of beta alanine, and 5 grams of creatine. And that's it. And then some Crystal Light flavoring packet, just because I was a pussy today and needed a flavoring packet. The best pre-workout is coffee. Coffee's for work, man. If you ask me. My most serious injury happened just a fucking couple months ago. My most serious gym injury. I pulled my groin really fucking bad on my birthday on July 31st. I pulled my groin. It was fucking brutal. Brutal. Still recovering a little bit. It was fucking nasty. My most brutal injury, besides that, I took a baseball bat to the face. It being in the wrong place, wrong time at a bar fight when I was much younger. I smashed my nose. Then when I was like fucking like 20, 21, something like that. Is it cheaper to make yourself? It's much cheaper to make yourself. Do I ever crash midday from working out so early? I do not. I do not. Especially now. Now that I'm actually fucking sleeping, I don't. So, you're 18 when I suggest you take a pre-workout. That's up to you. I mean, pre-workout's not like something that's going to mess up your hormones or anything like that, but you can become caffeine dependent. I have an extremely high tolerance to caffeine and always have. So I just get it going. Peter, no, I won't grow a beard. My wife hates facial hair. I had a goatee for like 15 years before I met my wife. Not 15, but a long time before I met my wife. I get about 6 hours of sleep now, which is fucking phenomenal for me. 6 to 7 hours of sleep. That's fucking phenomenal. I normally only slept like fucking like 4 hours a night for a long time, but I'm sleeping better now than I ever have. So it's excellent. Tom, I'm a hired hitman. That's right. Just kidding. So I do consultation work. Edward, I'm reading yours right now. I'd have to look more into it. Try and stop me? Yes and no. It depends. Like, I mean, I don't normally put like I take creatine, beta alanine every day. He's saying that coffee is the same thing as pre-workout. That's a yes and no because it depends on the caffeine. That and there's different kinds of stimulants that can go in. Like my next go around, I'm gonna mess around with teacrine a little bit too, which is like supposedly like more of it's a like less jittery type of stimulant. It's almost like caffeine, but also citrulline malate. If that's in your pre-workout, that gives it's a vasodilator and it gives excellent pumps, excellent pumps, and that's to me that's actually helps with muscle growth a little bit. It helps the muscle expand. So it's not necessarily the same thing. Although I have had plenty of workouts where I've just drank coffee. I just have. Edward, you think it's taken some effort shifting over since you never tried anything like this? Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, it sounds pretty interesting. I'll look into it. So that's one of the reasons why. Dr. Clark will get to you in a second, but that's one of the reasons why I like these lives. I mean, I get a lot of ideas from you guys. I really do. I mean, I'm not one of these fucking idiots that think I know everything. Like, even though I know as much as most of the fucking other fitness YouTubers, just through experience and all like that. I mean, and knowledge. I mean, I'm highly knowledgeable when it comes to nutrition. But, I try to keep my mind open to all sorts of fucking principles, That's why, I mean, that's what's going on with the, I mean, I for a long time, I trained only heavy ass weight. Well, it's not because of injury or anything like that. I injured myself just fucking around the gym. I didn't warm up well enough. But, I started realizing I need to look at longevity. And while I was still in very good cardiovascular shape, I'm in my mid 40s carrying a little bit extra weight for an arbitrary purpose of strength. So that's why I fucking I opened my mind to it. Mr. Dr. Clark, do I fast 7 days a week? I do. I fast 7 days a week. It does not bother me. I don't even like eating breakfast. So I'm lucky like that. I don't even like eating breakfast. I'd rather eat two bigger, more satiated meals. So, but yeah, I fast 7 days a week. If I want to eat breakfast food, I eat it for dinner. I love omelets for dinner. I fucking love it. Structured Fitness, early morning crew checking in. What's up? Try and stop me. I see you too. I understand where you're coming from with the coffee thing, dude, because I've done that several times. But there are some other elements into pre-workouts that can be beneficial. The thing about pre-workouts, you just gotta fucking watch it, because like people bullshit. I mean, they really do. They fucking they underdose and all sorts of shit. If here's a good method, okay? Because people have been asking me to do pre-workout reviews, and they'll take a lot of time, and I don't want to be ripping on other people's products necessarily right now. If it has if it has citrulline malate in it, it needs to have 6 fucking grams, or you're gonna need 2 scoops, so it's ill-effective. You know, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if it's going to have caffeine or stimulants or anything like that, it should have somewhere around 300 or more, depending on the person you are, or you're going to need 2 scoops. You know, it should be, properly dosed. You know, you can't get 6 grams of something, like if it has citrulline malate and the serving size is only like an 8-gram scoop, what the fuck else is making up the rest of that shit? You know what I mean? Like, it needs to be properly dosed, and that's the fucking beef about pre-workouts. So, let's see. Peter, I do not train neck. I train my traps, but I don't train neck. People keep asking me that. I actually don't think it's that pronounced, to tell you the truth. But I mean, if it is, it's just genetics. Elias, foam rollers worth it? I know a bunch of people that foam roll. I don't, but I know a bunch of people that do. Good morning from Chicago. He says it's 4 o'clock there. I gotta up my game. That's fucking funny, dude. But seriously, fucking damn, you're up early, bro. I hear you. The bear, what? God damn, do you sleep, dude? I thought fuck, man. What's going on, man? Jonah Hess, 6 foot, 160 pounds, eating 150 grams of protein every day. Gained 15 pounds of lean muscle since she started working out. There's a weird ass dude walking here. What the fuck? Started working out and have hit a bit of a plateau. Opinions. I would, if you hit a plateau, you either need to increase your intensity or you need to increase your calories, or both. So. Michael Rusman. How do I motivate myself on the days I just don't feel like going to the gym? You know what? The fucked up thing. Here's the fucked up thing. Especially right now, it's easy to fucking stay motivated because I'm on camera almost every fucking day saying I'm in the process of losing weight. So I don't want to let myself down by fucking letting you people down. Like by saying like I try never to say I'm going to do something and not do it. You know, ever. That shit drives me fucking crazy, But also. I want to prove that this program I'm developing is based off volume training, but it is my fucking program, and I want to prove it fucking works. And I want to feel I set a goal for myself to hit a certain leanness and a certain goal, a couple physical goals that way, and I'm gonna fucking hit them. So I'm the type of person when I set a goal, I fucking smash it. Yeah, reduction of rest times really does help with cardiovascular work, but it also helps because the muscle hasn't recovered; it hasn't fully reoxygenated yet. Like your muscle, I mean, when your muscle's still tired in between breaks, it's another way to overload your muscle and help build, help with hypertrophy training. So, and that was from Edward also. Here comes somebody right up next to me. He's gonna be like, "You can come in." I'm like, "I'm on YouTube." Let's see, Lance. Good morning. Goddamn, I'd like to see some T-shirts that say, "In my opinion," of course. Everydamndayfitness.net. There's 2 versions of that that are on there. So head on over there and buy one, dude. There are 2 versions. There's a black and white and a white and black. There's black on white. There's 2 black on whites, but one says, "In my opinion," of course, in white. One says, "In my opinion," of course, in black, and the opposing shirts. But there's 2 versions of that on everydamndayfitness.net. Buff Bob Sponge Pants, what's up, man? No, I'm not gonna do a bicep shot Jason Blah style. Fuck, I said his name. The fake Mark. Fuck. It's early. Happy days. 6 p.m. in South Korea. Damn. From South Korea. No fucking shit. That's always fucking crazy to me, like, the fucking reach. That's fucking cool. The Age of the Wolf. Okay, dude. Juan Garza, can I explain my pre-workout recipe? I just did a couple minutes ago, dude. Let's see. Peter, my height and weight right now, I weighed in Friday at 210 and a half, and I'm between 5'9" and 5'10". I'm going to go back to the doctor here probably to have my levels checked to make sure everything's cool, because I'm dieting very, very, very hard. That's the thing, I'm dieting very, very, very hard. Like, when I don't say dieting, my nutrition plan's aggressive, I should say that. I'm running about a 1,400 calorie a day deficit. I'm pulling in about 2,000 calories, and with my activity level and my age and everything like that, that's anywhere from a 14 to 1,800 calorie deficit per day. So it's very, very, very aggressive. Oh, 513. It's very, very, very aggressive, and I'm making sure my levels are staying good. Like, I'm making sure my cholesterol levels are good, blood pressure, everything like that. So, but I went to the doctor twice recently, and I got measured at 5'9" and at 5'10", so it's crazy. But my ideal, I'm by the calculations, by the body fat percentages, I'm pulling up on on a scale and one of the handheld things, and then I'm taking the average. I'm thinking I'm going to end up somewhere around 187 pounds. Somewhere around there between 185 and 190 pounds is basically where I'm going to end up at. And it's going to be somewhere around 9 to 10% body fat. So, hopefully. We'll see, you know. Analog X64, you never sleep either, man. What the fuck, man? We're out in Canada, by the way, dude. Try and tell me what do I think of Olympic lifting in general. I think Olympic lifting is fucking impressive. I just suck at it, you know. And the snatch fucking scares me because of my shoulder. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm a pussy about it. Mr. Dr. Clark, yeah, you know what? I'm sure I'm going to lose some strength. I think that a lot of that will snap back. I don't know if at 180, 180 some pounds, I'm going to squat 550, but I'll bet you I can squat 500, over 500 at 180 some pounds. I really do. I really think that I'm doing a good job of maintaining muscle mass, and my strength. I feel pretty fucking strong. So. Bradley Sams. What am I hitting today? Today is shoulders, lower back, and I'm going to throw in some arms too, just because I worked arms the other day, but I think they're ready again. I think my nutrition is seriously on fucking point, like right now. And I've had a lot of expenditure in the last couple of days. Like yesterday, I was able to eat I think I ate like 2,300 calories, but that's because I worked out for an hour and a half with some volume training in the morning, including calves, legs, and a few other things. And then I also did an hour's worth of yoga, and it was a hard yoga flow, like fucking serious hard yoga flow. Because it was for an advanced class. So I was able to eat a few more calories yesterday, and I feel really fucking good today. Like, I mean, recovered, bam. But my protein, my nutrition has been consistent, man. My protein level, my protein intake has been very consistent and fucking right on, and my omega-3 and omega-6 are right the fuck on. So I'm feeling pretty fucking good. So I'm going to hit arms again just because my biceps lag, and my triceps just overwhelm my arm and make my bicep look even smaller. But also, and not that I care all about looks, but I do want to have muscle balance, And I've gotten to the point now where I'm not really getting like sore. I feel a little tight. I'll stretch out, and I mean I could fucking just keep cranking at it. I mean, I really could. So. What's up, Jay Weber? What do you say? The importance of recovery is underestimated by most lifters who hit a plateau. I would agree. Like, I mean, like rest days fucking suck for when, especially when you really get in that gym groove. Like I am right now. Like rest days fucking suck because you're like, does the gym miss me? Like fucking shit like that. But find something else to do besides like your workout. Like I do yoga on my rest day, like at least a half hour's worth of yoga, and it makes you feel like you have some activity. Or go for a fucking walk. Spend some fucking go for a walk with your fucking family. Take your dog for a walk. That hold your spouse's hand and fucking go for a fucking walk. Do something like that. But get some activity in on a rest day. That way you don't necessarily feel like you're wasting the day, because that's actually I think why people avoid rest days, is because they like feel like they're in the fucking groove, so they don't want to fucking ruin the habit. So get some sort of activity level, and you should get activity level in activity every fucking day. You should, but rest is vitally important. Like I mean, sleep. If you're sleeping 3 hours a night, it's gonna be hard for you to gain. It just is. Your body is not. Your body is like fuck this shit. Vivaldi, New Zealand. What's up? 9 p.m. there. Cool. Structured fitness. Yeah, my face is leaning out pretty nice. I again, like we'll see where I end up. I got about 20 more pounds to lose, so we'll see where I end up. Not quite as much Uncle Festerish. Still, I don't mind. By the way, I actually fucking laugh at the fucking nickname Uncle Fester. I might have some shirts made about that shit. I think that shit's funny. If you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't be on YouTube Fitness or YouTube, and you definitely shouldn't be roasting people. Like if you can't laugh at your own shit, you shouldn't be making fun of other people. I mean. But I can laugh at my own shit all the fucking time. Like I have one video where like I literally I'm like, okay, I'm bald, I'm old, I'm fat, but I got baggy eyes, my teeth are fucked up, from whatever. It's like, what are you gonna say now? I mean, I call it Eminem and people, because really, what the fuck are you gonna say now? The age of the wolf, I'm not. I'm really, really not. So I was doing reps at 10. I was doing sets of 10 with the 100-pound dumbbells for military press about a week and a half ago with Shaw, or about 2 weeks ago with Shaw, for like 5 or 6 sets, with very minimum break in between. I'm staying pretty fucking strong, so I'm pretty fucking happy about that. And the thing is, I like the way my program is working is, you keep going, and once you feel like you're getting used to it, something changes, just a minute thing changes. Like normally it's the rest time. Like today I'm going to do my main exercise. My main exercise is going to be military press and lat pull down are my two mains, because I'm doing shoulders and lower back, right? And there's going to be about 30 seconds of rest in between sets. That's fucking it. And then after I get past the two mains, then it's supersets all the way through, and it's a superset of 2 exercises with a 15-second rest. Superset 15 seconds, superset 15 seconds. Where before it was 45 seconds rest and then 30 seconds rest. Okay, so what happens is that once your body gets used to it, you throw another catalyst, another stimulus to it. A change. So it keeps your body guessing. Then what happens is, like, the weight feels super fucking heavy again, and then all of a sudden your body's getting used to it, and then you can add more weight again, so the strength builds back up. Like right now, my cardiovascular level is vastly superior, and from when I started. I mean, fucking vastly. My strength levels are right fucking there. Although, like when the shift happens, it feels like it fucking reverts back. So I missed a bunch of questions here, so I'm gonna go back. Robert Wudlow, my traps are stacked. I mean, it's something I've always loved military press, so it stays that way. 11 a.m. Zach, 11 a.m. in Sweden. What's up, Sweden? Thomas, good morning. 2:14 in Cali. God damn, dude. You're fucking up partying, ain't you? You're fucking drinking hard, aren't you? Trying to stop me. You're in Toronto. You're by the fucking fitness addict. The fuck? How is somebody so... Because I've talked with Analog X. He's a fucking smart-ass dude. How can somebody so smart be from the same town that fucking that dude's from? I don't fucking know. What gets me motivated for leg day? I just fucking love squats. I really do. Boogie's talking shit about me. Have I seen his new post? No, I haven't, but I'll check it out. But him talking shit on me, okay. I mean, that's the thing. What is he going to say? Well, I've got millions of subscribers. He doesn't. Yeah, that's true. But I feel bad for Boogie, so he can say whatever the fuck he wants. That's fucking funny. Gabriel, you're in a caloric deficit, but still not losing weight. Is there a reason that I take? If you're in a caloric deficit, you'd be losing weight. You may think you are, like, because that's the thing. Like, all that shit's just math. Like, you have to find your own. Like, some people's metabolism is a little slower. So if you put your thing into a calculator, that doesn't necessarily mean that applies directly to you. First of all, if you think you're in a serious caloric deficit and you're not losing weight, you might want to consult your doctor, because you might have got something going on with your thyroid, something like that. Like, just be fucking straight up, real honest, you know? But if you're think you're in a 1,000-calorie deficit and you're not losing weight, there's something wrong in the calculation, or there's something wrong with you. So, you know, that's the reality. So, how do I measure my body fat? I actually have a scale. I haven't been DEXA scanned. I have a scale, one of those, you know, expensive ass fucking scales, and then I also have like one of the handheld things. So it's a guesstimate, but I'm not too concerned with actually the actual number. It's more of how I'm looking and how I feel. So. Happy days. If you were Boogie, you'd ask me for help. If I was Boogie, I would ask somebody for help. But I mean, I think DDP's been out to visit him, all sorts of shit. Again, I don't want people to think I dislike him, or I'm not and trying to encourage him. I'm trying to alert him that I think his behaviors are not good right now. Like his thought process is not good. Like, when somebody's addicted to food, the way that anybody that gets to be 500 pounds, they got some sort of problem with food. They just fucking do. I mean, it just is. It's not a rip on them. It is just the fucking reality. So they need to take care of that, and then they need to realize that they have a problem with food. They can't ever get to the point in their mind where they feel comfortable with it. Like, it needs to be this. If they don't want to relapse, it needs to be treated like it's an alcoholic type thing. Like, I have friends who are alcoholics who are afraid to use mouthwash because they're afraid it will cause them to relapse. That's how people that were 500 pounds and lost weight, that's how they need to think about that shit all the time. It can't be like, well, I can just slip a little bit, because oftentimes a slip means a year, you know? So that's my thing. So yeah, maybe he needs, Edward, you're right, maybe he needs to drop a little bit more, but Gabriel, you're taking less than 1,800 calories. It depends on your activity level too, dude. But I'm telling you right now, I mean, if you're at 1,800 calories and you're not losing weight, and you're a full-grown man, and I don't know your stats or anything like that. Go ahead. I tell you what, Gabriel, A.Roberts at everydamndayfitness.com. Email me your stats and stuff like that, and I'll look at it real quick. But I mean, dude, you might need to visit the doctor for real. Edward's saying you could use the calipers for body fat and all like that. Yeah, but you know what? The caliper method, you make sure you use the seven location caliper method, because for a lot of people, I mean, sometimes that's a genetic thing, you know, where the reading can be much lower or much higher than what it actually should be. Yeah, Happy Days, I agree. He should get checked out by a doctor. The Realist, I'll check it out. Like, I don't care if Boogie talks. I don't care who says what about me. I was being very realistic about his shit. And if he can say I wasn't, that's fine. But I'm not targeting him. He's an example. He puts himself out there as an example. Here's the fucking reality. I'm putting myself out there as an example of losing weight. You know, I mean, so I'm not fucking targeting him. I'm just fucking saying that, you know, here's the mistakes I made. Targeting him, if he thinks, I mean, if any of you guys have seen me before when I really fucking want to rip into somebody, if he thinks that was fucking bad, I mean, I'm being super nice to him. I'm actually trying to give him advice and concern and shit like that. If he thinks I'm targeting him, fuck, dude. I mean, like, that's crazy. So, Bradley, when did I begin lifting? I lifted my first weight when I was 14 years old. I can't read that name, but hi from Saudi Arabia. It's 12 p.m. there. Cool. What's up? Yeah, Gabriel, I agree, though. I mean, even if your strength is still there, you definitely need to fucking... something's wrong if you're eating 1,800 calories and you're not losing weight. What do I listen to for heavy squats? It depends on the day. I'm thinking today is some some Kid Rock I'm feeling today. So, but I'm not squatting heavy. I'm not squatting heavy for a little while yet. 3:15 in Alberta. What the fuck are you doing up so early? Goddamn. Edward, Uncle Fester is more of a win in your opinion because the Addams Family legend. You know, the funny thing is, shit like that doesn't bother me. Like, I mean, like somebody wants to fucking call me names. I say nasty shit about people all the fucking time. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know? I'm pretty fucking confident in who the fuck I am and what the fuck I do in my life and everything like that. So, people want to fucking say shit, they want to say shit. They have the right to, just like I have the fucking right to. That's how I fucking view it. So, I mean, I found it fucking hysterical. I laughed at it. The first fucking time it happened, I fucking laughed at it. What makes it even funnier is when people try to use like something I laugh at and they keep trying to use it as an insult. If that's the best you got, call me a name. If that's the best you got, come on now. I mean, that just means that's fucked up. That's poor, you know. You have a cold. I don't know, man. If you're really not feeling it, don't, you know, I would say don't go. I don't want you get everybody else at the gym sick, but oftentimes when I feel like I'm a little stuffed up and I go to the fucking gym, I crank it out, I feel better afterwards. Peter, what's my post-workout meal? I don't eat anything until noon, so I mean, I'm at all. So I'll have black coffee after this probably in a little while. The Bear. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? One horse-sized duck, because you might be able to get fucking lucky and smack it at its bill and knock it the fuck out. But 100 duck-sized horses, they're eventually going to knock you out, and you're going to trip over one, and they're just going to trample you constantly. So, and you can't. I mean, there's 100 of them. So, but one, yeah, I'd rather fight one, dude. Just logical progression. Scares me a little bit that I came up with that answer so fast, but fucking. Tiffany, are my thoughts on gastric bypass the same as my thoughts on vertical sleeve? Here's a fucking thing about any of those things. I don't believe that they teach the discipline necessary to maintain a healthy lifestyle. That's the thing. Like, I mean, that is not going to help with the habits needed to maintain that. So, I mean, especially with the sleeve, because the sleeve, you know, I think that's a temporary thing. If, you know, I don't know. I haven't, you know, it doesn't teach the discipline needed. It really doesn't. What happens is the person still ends up eating like shit a lot, and then they're malnourished or whatever. I know women that have had their hair fall out from malnutrition, from getting shit like that done. That's fucking not good, you know. Vivaldi, what do I think of the keto diet? I'm not a big person. I'm not a big guy on like anything that cuts out one thing about a diet, about nutrition plans. I'm really fucking not. Edward, I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for viewing. You know, I'm not a big person. I'm not big into that. Like, where, you know, it's like it cuts out any one particular thing. I don't think the human body's made to work that way. Like, I don't think the low fat diets are fucking good, because then you're missing a lot of the essential fatty acids. And I don't think that a no carb diet is good either, because I mean, it causes insulin reactions. I mean, all sorts of crazy fucking shit. But what I can say is, like, I mean, like, how I do it is I guarantee my protein, I guarantee my fats, because I think they're necessary, and then I play with my carbs. That's what I fucking do. So I'm not a big fan of the keto diet, just to fucking be honest. So the Age of the Wolf, Boogie has tried to diet so many times. He loses 40 to 50 pounds and gives up. You've watched him for years. Well, what's going to happen is he's going to relapse if he doesn't fucking keep it in his head, you know. Some people want to be victims. I agree with that. Mr. Dr. Clark, you're always suggesting people have issues with eating and eat more vegetables with lower carbs and feeling. Yeah, I mean, vegetables are the way to go, because especially if you feel the need to sit and stuff yourself, you know, I mean, find voluminous food like broccoli, cauliflower, shit like that. It'll fill you up fucking quick. It's Gabriel. My email is aroberts at everydamndayfitness.com. It's located. It'll be in the description here. It should be. Calipers are telling you you're at 9% with 3-point method. Yeah, that's. I mean, the 3-point method is hard. I'm not saying anything about your body fat percentage because I honestly don't fucking know, Brian. But I mean, but the three caliper method is tough. And best way to find a lifting partner, dude. I don't have a lifting partner. My lifting partner is the stopwatch. That's my lifting partner is a stopwatch. So, David Meyer, I got to wrap this up here, guys, soon because my pre-workout's fucking kicking in. You only get to squat twice a week. You know, try any linear progression. I mean, my thing is even if you up the weight, make sure you're getting good reps out of it, and then up the weight again. So, Edward later. Damn, I got a lot of fucking. I backed up on a lot here. Tiffany says it's permanent. Its sleeve cuts off 80% of the stomach. See, Tiffany, like, I just don't know if that's. I don't think stuff like that is good because, like, when a person gets to the point where they need something like that, the issue's food. Like, the issue's, I mean, and not only food, but it's junk food. Because here's the thing. When a person gets to be 500 pounds, and I don't care what anybody says, or 400 pounds, you know, depending on their height and everything like that, when a person gets to be that big, they're not eating clean food. They're not eating like healthy food for them. There's no fucking way. I mean, the volume of healthy food is one of the reasons why many people can't become, even when bodybuilders take all the drugs and everything like that, the food volume is the hard thing for a lot of these guys. It's fucking an immense amount of food. Like, when, you know, that's one of the reasons why my first 10 to 15 pounds dropped off so fucking fast, I think, is because I just fucking couldn't. I was eating as much clean food as possible to stay, you know, in like around 240. I was shoving fucking food in my face. And because it was clean food, it was you know, oatmeal and, you know, whole grain pasta and rice and fish. Like, I mean, just shoving it in my fucking face, right? Well, as soon as I eliminated breakfast, I mean, I'm automatically into a deficit for the 240, for weighing 240. So weight just fucking kind of came off. Plus, I increased my activity level through volume training, that sort of thing. But to eat, you know, enough to eat 5,000 calories a day, or, you know, whatever it would take to get to be 500 pounds, I mean, of clean food, that's almost impossible for a lot of people. It really is. So it's unhealthy food, and that's the issue. Is people that get to be that big have an issue with eating healthy food also, and that needs to be treated. It really does, especially because if your stomach is now only 20% of what it was originally. It's my alarm telling me to get the fuck out of the gym. If your stomach is now only 20% of what it originally was, then it's really fucking important that you, I mean, eat nutritious food, or you're going to malnutrition your body. You know, very fucking important. The oatmeal shake thing? No, I'm not big into that. Gabriel, I'll check the email after I'm done working out. What's popping? I'm about to get off, Carlos. I did not watch the Olympia. I could not give a fuck less about bodybuilding. I really couldn't. Prophet Fear just got an Amber Alert for Colorado. Yeah, hey guys, it is now time. I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate it. I'll probably be on tomorrow morning, live at 5. Everybody have a great fucking day. Get out there and fucking kick some serious fucking ass. My name is Alan Roberts, Every Damn Day Fitness. You know where to find me. God damn.